welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. Oh, and welcome to a new weekly vlog. Hello, you alright? What's up? I think Mika might be getting a bit doolally. She's acting quite strange for the last few days. I mean, she's eating and cleaning and everything, but like they always say, like watch their eating and cleaning habits as to, that's the first sign that anything's wrong. But yeah, she's just been acting a bit strange, and because you really get to know your animals, don't you? Like if you've got a pet, you'll know that you really get to know their personality. You do sort of know when something's a bit off. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with her, but yeah, hopefully it's nothing. I did a workout this morning. Yeah, got my third one in, which is great. Really starting to feel different, but also really starting to get that feeling back of it's now part of my day, which is good. I woke up this morning and I was just like, right, I've got to do a workout, get it out of the way now. It wasn't like, shouldn't I do one? It was, right, I'll do it now rather than later kind of thing, which is really good. I just had some brunch. I had some beans on toast, just because it was a bit breakfasty and a bit lunchy, so I thought that'd be a good option. Just having a coffee and about to paint my nails. I'm going out tonight. My mum's coming to pick me up at 5. Me, my mum and my niece are going to watch Faversham Carnival. We used to go when I was younger, like me, my mum and dad, my brother and my cousins and my grandparents all used to go like every year. It's like a really nostalgic thing for me to do as well. I haven't been for many years, and then last year me, my mum and Millie went because I think everyone else was busy, so it ended up just being the 3 of us. And so this year we're going to do the same thing. It's just going to be the 3 of us, and then Luke's coming to meet us afterwards for food. We're going for food tonight at a restaurant called The Albion in Faversham, which is so I It's a Mexican. It does have food as well, but it does like look quite a lot of Mexican dishes. It's a really nice pub, really nice decor. Yeah, I really like going there. It's a worm. Good morning, it's Monday. I'm at my desk again. I've got yogurt, granola, well, at the end of the granola in the box. That's why it's all like the bits. It's like the powder. Lemon yogurt, the powdery granola, and strawberries and white nectarine for breakfast this morning. Hello. I don't know if you're actually straight, as in I've put you on a tripod on a box and I can't work out if it's wonky or not. I'm not getting on very well with this tripod, but I don't think it's that stable, and it always just falls over and certain surfaces just doesn't work on, so yeah, it's a bit annoying actually. I'm just doing work today. I spent about an hour this morning just like putting together all the things I need to do for the week, which is actually, I found really productive. Like I've basically put, oops, the other beeping, together like a list of all the things I need to achieve this week, which actually has meant, hold on, can you see me? Let's try it and see what happens. So yeah, I spent an hour this morning doing a list of all the things I need to achieve this week. Did that on my notepad, and then I moved it into Trello because I love using Trello. If you've not used Trello before, it's awesome. It's essentially just like a to-do list system, but you can have different columns for different types of to-dos, or you can have it so that you have your to-dos and you move it through different statuses. I tend to use it for my own stuff. Like I'll have one column which is like all the things I need to do ever. A next column is like the things I need to achieve this week, and then my next one is the things I need to do today, and then I have a column for things that have been done so I can look back and see what I've done. That works really well for me, but when I've done it for my client and at other times, like in, you know, my previous job and stuff, I used it as more of a like a workflow kind of platform, so that you start with like your to-do column, then you have in progress, completed, blah blah blah, all those kind of things. So yeah, but I use it a bit differently just for my stuff, just because I don't need to see things that are in progress. I use labeling for that. But yeah, I don't know why I'm going on about Trello, and I'm sure a lot of you don't care about Trello, but it's really good having done that, because that's what I've been lacking over the last few weeks. Is what I've been doing has been very ad hoc. Like I've just sort of been jumping on something that needs doing, rather than planning what I'm doing and then working out what days are best for what kind of thing. And if you know me in real life, you know I'm a real planner. I like to plan everything. So yeah, I think that's why I've not been feeling as productive, because I haven't been planning properly. I'm back on my planning game now. It's all good. We had a nice weekend. I had a lovely weekend. I did film it on Saturday, but I went to the carnival with my niece and my mum, went to Faversham Carnival, then we went for food afterwards at a really nice Mexican restaurant called the Albion, which is, I've already mentioned, and you would have already seen clips of it. And then yesterday, I had a really productive day tidying up our dressing room, or my dressing room. I call it a dressing room, but it's just a really small room in our house. We've got 4 bedrooms in this house, and the 4th bedroom is just a really tiny, pretty much a cupboard. It's not, probably shouldn't even be classed as a room. At the moment we use it as a dressing room, which is really handy because it means all our clothes are out of the bedroom, or most of our clothes are out of the bedroom, and it's just it's just quite a nice space. It's got my cross trainer in as well. But anyway, that's been a bit of a tip for a while, because it's where I kept all our wedding stuff. So like when we had all our wedding bits, like bits for the like decoration for the venue and confetti and bits that I'd made and centerpieces and all that kind of stuff was all kept in that room. So it was kind of left in a bit of a mess after the wedding. I've never really had a chance to, or I have had a chance, I just haven't done it. I definitely could have done it before now. But yeah, I thought, right, enough's enough. I need to sort that room out, because at the moment I can't even get in there. It's not even usable. Like when I was getting in there to go on my cross trainer, I was climbing over all the crap on the floor. So I'd had enough of that. So yesterday I spent a bit of time sorting that out, which was good. Luke made a really yummy roast in the evening. That was really tasty. I usually have something with my roast. Like I don't normally just have vegetables, but I just really fancied vegetables last night, so I just had veggies with mine, rather than having, like, I normally have, like, for example, veggie sausages or a nut roast, or you know, something vegetarian-y that to go with it. But yeah, I didn't yesterday. I'm back to calorie counting this week as well, so I'll show you a little bit of what I do to calorie count. I know I mentioned in my first vlog that I was calorie counting again, but although I have off and on different days, I haven't done it like consistently. And I weighed myself on Friday and I'm still the same weight. I haven't lost any or put on any, which is good. It's good that I've not put on any, but I haven't lost any. So I need to actually try and lose, because that's the whole point of what I'm doing. I am going to get back to that this week. So if you're thinking, you did this big speech on your first weekly vlog about all this weight loss plans you have, and you haven't really updated us, or you know, don't seem to have lost any weight, then that's why, because I haven't. Lunch, I've got 2 of these wraps with corn, lettuce, tomato and some Pizza Express light dressing. They're the little mini homo wraps that I showed you last week. Oh my god, she's wearing that Batman jumper again. She must wear it all the time. It's because I do wear it all the time. It's not even mine, it's Luke's. But I pinched it as a joke on like one of my first weekly vlogs. I think it's my second one, to see if he watched it, to see if he was actually watching them. And then, so I didn't mention it, I just wore his jumper, but the joke backfired really, because it's just so comfortable, and I literally wear it all the time when I'm indoors anyway. I don't wear it outside. I do wash it, by the way. It has been washed. But yeah, in case you're thinking she always wears that jumper, yep, it is a good jumper. Oh, ambulance. For my dinner tonight, I've got a salmon fillet with stir-fry veggies and some soy sauce. And the soy sauce that I use is this one. It's just the reduced salt soy sauce by Amoy. It's really, really nice. And then Luke's got the same as me, but he's got noodles in with his and a different sauce, like a coconut lemongrass sauce, which is really nice as well. But yeah, I've got the lower calorie option tonight. Hello, it's Tuesday. Just having a Trek bar and a coffee. I've just done my workout. So yeah, I'm just having this and this now. Okay, so today I've got the same lunch as I had yesterday. It's the little mini wholemeal wraps with corn, salad and Pizza Express house light dressing in them as well. I'm just going to eat this now. And then I'm going to film a video and get that done.
Hear the sound, make a sway, spin around, such a sweet escape. Never stop, give me more, 'cause the beat is bouncing. Never been so sure, never been so.
I'm doing this on my phone because my memory card is full up, and I thought I cleared it off earlier, and apparently it's still full, which is really annoying. So I've tried to film this a couple of times now, and yeah, anyway, whatever. Promised I wasn't going to moan this week, so I'm not going to. I've got a fish cake, I've got veggies, I've got carrots, green beans and broccoli, a little bit overcooked, but never mind. These are left over from Sunday night's roast, and a little bit of tartar sauce with it. What I wanted to mention before I eat this is I have saved enough calories for a whole pack of these biscuits. So like they come in these packs of 5, as you can see down there, like this. They're really yummy. They're not like full-on sugar, really bad for you biscuits, but they're obviously still quite calorific. I think they're about 40 calories each. But bearing in mind, biscuits are normally like 80 plus calories each. I've saved enough calories to have 5 of these tonight with my cup of tea whilst watching Bake Off. I'm feeling so smug about it. That's the top tip. If you want to have something later on, but you don't want to run out of calories for it, put it into MyFitnessPal earlier in the day. Then it looks like you've already eaten them, so you don't eat anything else, and then you'll get to the end of the day like I have just now and gone, oh, what's that? I haven't eaten those yet. And then you get really smug and happy because you realise you can still eat them. I'm just sitting here watching Bake Off, and I just thought I'd share with you how I've done on my calorie counting today. So like how I've got on with MyFitnessPal. I forgot the name then. MyFitnessPal. Hang on, just get my phone. Yeah, so my goal for today was 1,500 calories, so 1,500 calories. I've eaten 1,573 calories, but I burnt off 213 calories when I did my workout. So therefore I've got 140 calories remaining for the day. I'm not going to have those, that's just what I've got remaining in the app. And so yeah, breakfast 307 calories, lunch 537, 98 calories for my snacks this afternoon, and then 345 calories for my dinner, and then 286 calories this evening for the watermelon ice lolly that I had, and the oat biscuits that I mentioned earlier that I was having, which I have already had. As I said before, I'm never that fast if I go over the 1,500 calorie mark. I just try and keep under 1,600. 1,500 is just my guide to try and stick around that kind of number. Just say yesterday that I'm going to try and talk a bit more about calorie counting and weight loss and how I'm getting on and all that kind of stuff in my vlogs, as I haven't really mentioned it since my first one. So yeah, anyway, a little update for you. Good morning, this is my breakfast today. I've got some muesli and some soya light milk. Just making myself coffee. I'm gonna take this up to my desk. I got myself a soya flat white today instead of a black coffee. I had an espresso earlier just before I did my workout, so I'm having this now, and it's just coffee from an espresso machine with a little bit of frothy milk on top, basically, and a little bit of added water. I'm about to have my lunch, shameless plug over there. I have got my other fish cake that I had last night, lots of salad and some broccoli and mushrooms, so a nice healthy big plate of veggies and salad for lunch today. I'm just doing some bits on LinkedIn. I've never really looked into LinkedIn that much, never really used it or like know much about it, and apparently it's very complicated. So, well, not complicated, but there's a lot to it, more than I thought. I didn't really know what it was, to be honest. So yeah, I'm just setting up my profile properly and stuff like that on there, because I haven't done that yet, which is a bit naughty. I should have done that like a while ago, so I'm doing that now. And then I'm going to be doing some client work for the rest of the afternoon. So yeah, that's my plan for the rest of the day. Okay, dinner tonight is like a curry inspired sort of corn dish. So tin of tomatoes, ground coriander, cumin, turmeric is in there as well, peppers, onions, and then corn pieces. And I've got some whole grain pilau rice and a little mini vegetable samosa, a pea pakora and an onion bhaji, all calorie counted. And
Stay alert.
I need some form of glasses. I've just been for lunch with a lovely lady who I used to work with. We had a really nice catch up. Haven't seen her for a long time because she actually left my previous company quite a long time ago, and I have seen her once since she left, but we talk a bit here and there, like on Instagram, that kind of thing, but yeah, I haven't seen her properly for a long time, so it was really nice to catch up with her. So hi Lindsay, if you're watching, it was really lovely to see you. She's actually doing a similar thing to me work-wise, so we talked about that quite a bit and talked about, you know, sort of shared some ideas with each other and talked about like things that we can do together going forward. I'm now going to Faversham to meet my mum. If I come down the busiest road in history of roads, I think I have. I'm going for afternoon tea next week at a really nice place called the Secret Garden. My cousin got married there last year. It was lovely, but I've been there for afternoon tea before, and we're going for afternoon tea with my mum, my best friend and my 2 nieces. It was kind of a thing my mum wanted to do, to kind of thank my best friend for like all the stuff she did for me for the wedding and all the stuff she did for everyone for the wedding, not just me, because she was literally the most amazing maid of honour ever. And she'll love me saying this, but she was, well, I didn't expect anything less from her because she's just insane. She's just an insane friend. She's clinically insane. She's not, I'm joking because I know she'll watch. But yeah, no, she was just incredible. She was just so helpful, always there. She took off the week leading up to my wedding just in case I needed anything, which yeah, kind of said it all really. Where are we? Oh no, we are at that roundabout. Wow, that's, oh shit, just thought I was about to get trounced by a lorry then. I wasn't. We're all good. We're still alive and we're all good. Luke and I have been watching this programme called Parks and Recreation over the last sort of month or so, and it's just absolutely brilliant. If you haven't seen it, you have to. It's so funny. All the characters are brilliant. It just makes us both like proper belly laugh. I think it's probably one of my favourite ever programmes actually. I think it's probably, yeah, up there with like my favourite programmes just because it's just so good. It's such a beautiful evening. I think we're going to go for a walk, which would be quite nice, like a nice walk around like we did before, because it's such a lovely evening. Nice policeman. Whoa, nearly went straight into that car then.
Stay alert, baby, it's a crime. Lesson learned. When you're on my mind, it's a curse not having you around.
Hello, I've just got back in from being out with my mum. We went and had a nice walk around Faversham, then went for food afterwards at Ask. I've just been to Tesco on the way home to pick up some bits, which I'll show you in a minute. I'll give you a little tour around what I bought. I'll share with you what I bought in Tesco. Don't know what I'm saying. But also, I thought I'd share with you first the state of me, because my lovely mum spilt red wine all over me. I don't know if you can see, how bad that is on the camera, but I look like I've either murdered someone or someone has actually stabbed me in the leg. Look at that, it's terrible. And apparently, I've just realised my Converse also look like they have blood splatter on them. So yeah, thanks for that, Mum. I thought I'd include that to show how much you bully me. Obviously it was an accident, I'm joking. But yeah, I'm just going to chuck this in the dishwasher. Dishwasher? No, I'm not going to put it in the dishwasher. I'm just going to put this in the washing machine in a minute and soak it with Vanish to try and get the stains out. But anyway, before I do that, I thought I'd share with you what I got from Tesco, because I know some people find this sort of thing really interesting, like seeing what people bought like on a weekly shop and stuff. So this isn't a weekly shop, this is just like a top up of bits, but I did end up getting quite a lot because a lot of things were on offer, so I picked them up. So I'll just show you what I got. Red wine, I got some of these little choc coconut pots that are vegan and 100 calories each. They're just these little pots, and I thought if I fancy something sweet of an evening and you know, want chocolate, they're quite a good little option. I got some magnums for Luke, praline magnums, and some of the watermelon lollies for me. I got some Bourneville because the little chocolate button things on here, which are supposed to be the pips, are dark chocolate. They don't taste like dark chocolate as like proper dark chocolate. They taste like this kind of chocolate, and it's kind of got me wanting to kind of have this. And apparently this is vegan, so that's just really interesting to try. Got some kitchen towels, got some spinach and some broccoli for dinner tomorrow. I got some corn sausages because I might have a sausage sandwich tomorrow. Haven't decided yet. Got some of this all-purpose savoury seasoning. That's the seasoning that I was talking about that I put on things like roasted broccoli and mushrooms and things, and also on like potato wedges, and it's just really good. It's all purposes pretty much. It explains it all. That's that. I got some more Trek bars. I got some of this. I got this ready meal, which is a wicked vegan ready meal. It's veggie pasta and it's called veggie pasta and amaze balls, and it's absolutely delicious. It's quite spicy, but everything is made from vegetables. Like the balls are made completely from vegetables. It's really, really tasty, and that was on offer, so I thought I'd get that maybe for lunch tomorrow or for Saturday or something. I got some steak for Luke to have tomorrow night, and I got me these veggie steaks, which are completely vegan and apparently 100% plant-based and apparently really, really delicious. So I'll have one of those and he can have a normal steak. I got this little loaf of bread. This is one of my favourite breads. It's the Ancient Grain Bloomer from Tesco. And some raspberries and some yogurts. These are the yogurts I have. I got 3 different flavours. And then I got some of these free from gluten-free biscuits from Tesco. They were on offer, and I usually get the naan ones because I quite like having some biscuits on a Tuesday night with a cup of tea when I'm watching Bake Off. So I thought I'd get some of those for that because I finished off the other ones. I got some Outpro soy light milk because I'd run out. I got some bath stuff which was on offer, and some more bath stuff which was on offer because I like my baths. And I got this shower gel to try, lime and coconut milk, which was also on offer. Do you see a theme continuing here? I buy things that are on offer. I got some more face wipes, and I mentioned this if you saw my essential beauty products video. I mentioned this mascara, which is the L'Oreal one, which is apparently a good dupe for the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. So I thought I'd give this a go and see what it's like. Is it broken? What's that? I think it's meant to be like that. Just looks a bit weird, doesn't it? Anyway, yeah, I thought I'd give that a go and see if it's any good. And yeah, that's it. I'm going to put this jumper into soak now. Give my Converse a scrub. And I'm going to maybe do some editing. It's about 8 o'clock, I think. Yeah, it's 8:15. I'll maybe do some editing, and just so I've got less to do tomorrow. Wow, getting dark. Yeah, maybe do some editing just so I've got less to do tomorrow. And yeah, maybe sit and watch The Apprentice or something because I haven't seen that yet. So, sorry, I always film with my glasses and then realise that actually you can't see. So I just picked this mascara up, and you can bend the lid. Like that bit that I thought was broken can be like bent over. Like, I don't get it. Why? Why is that a thing? Am I being really stupid? I don't get why that's a feature on a mascara. Good morning. What an absolutely glorious, beautiful Friday morning. I thought I'd start it on the beach this morning because we've come for a walk down here. The tide's really far out actually. Like, it's like, there's me, hi. Yeah, it's really far out, crazy. Oh, it's so beautiful, it's so sunny. I'll come down here and have a walk because I didn't really fancy getting on my cross trainer. I didn't really fancy driving to the gym. Get some fresh air in the sunshine and just, yeah, start my day off right, and that's what I decided to do. I think it's about 20 minutes and then it'll be 20 minutes back up. And I've got to walk up quite a steep hill to go back up, so it'll be a good workout. And it'd be interesting to know how many calories I burn because I'm tracking it on my Polar, which I'm holding my arm up because it's there, but you can't see it, it's covered by my jumper. This is Whitstable. This is like the West Beach end of Whitstable. This is like our end of the beach, if you know what I mean. Like, this is the bit we get to first, and yeah, then like you just walk along. Can't even see where my finger is, it's so sunny. Just walk along those beach huts, like right to the end. Right to the end. Just walk along those beach huts and just carry it round, and you get to the Neptune pub, which is quite a well-known pub in Whitstable. But yeah, do you know what? Sod it. Let's have a walk down to the sea. My mum spilt red wine on me last night, which I showed you, and I put my Converse in the washing machine, and look at them, they're literally They're so bright. Like bright white. It's not showing up that much on camera, but they are honestly, they're literally like the whitest things you've ever seen in your life. I feel like Rocky about to run up these stairs, except I'm not going to run because that would be stupid. So this is my breakfast this morning. I went for a walk down the beach, as you just saw, come back, had a shower, and I've made myself a sausage sandwich. I've got a sausage on the side because only one sausage fitted into the toast. It's a really small, look, there's my hand, like you can see. It's a really small little loaf, and the little two slices didn't fit more than one sausage in. So I've got one sausage in there, one on the side, a bit of extra ketchup, and yeah, really looking forward to this. Really hungry. Okay, this is my lunch today. It's that vegan pasta and meatball dish that I showed you yesterday that I got from Tesco. It's by the brand called Wicked Kitchen, I think they're called. And yeah, it's really, I've had it before, it's really nice. It's really spicy. I think it's around 430 calories, so not too bad.
One thing I recall, that I watched you